I was taught that living a good life meant getting everything I could. But I've been shown a brand new picture of the good life, and it's glorious.
Law commands us to stone such a woman. What do you say?
It's a trap.
I'll give my stone to the first man who tells me that he has never sinned.
Wait, dear.
Go and sin no more.
That they were human and that they didn't have all the right answers, and they were willing to learn.
And then I think it shows that the religious men focus too much on the literal meaning of the Bible and not taking it as a spiritual meaning and not taking it to better themselves, just more of an excuse for trying to justify what they want to do.
The religious men are just following their beliefs and following their passion and what they're passionate about. So
this tells us that I think for a lot of people that religion is a scary thing. You know, it's like people have so many rules and they don't actually know what they're believing, but they know that they have laws and that they have to abide by them. And I think that these Pharisees, they're terrified and they're believing what they've been told and they don't actually know what it truly means.
I think it's a good thing. I think everybody should have something. I think people who attend church or who attend synagogue or mosque, they have a tend to have a stronger moral fiber to them, and in some cases don't stray as much. I realize there's fanatics on all ends, but I think it's a good thing for society and the world.
religion, I think it depends on the individual person, and there's not a right or wrong answer. It's just what someone believes or wants to believe.
Religion? It's a good thing. People need to have something to believe in.
I think it's such a beautiful thing that we are united in a sense that everyone is so passionate about something, and I might not necessarily believe all of them, but I think I love hearing about it, and I love learning about why people believe what they do and why they practice what they practice, and I think it's just such a cool thing.
One of his classic responses is legendary.
So I think that Jesus, I mean, he's supposed to be a good guy, so I don't think that he's going to kill someone for making a mistake, because he forgives all sins, and that includes adultery and all other sins.
I think Jesus, being the fair person that he is, he sits down with her and discusses and talks to her, because every instance could be different. You can't stone someone just because of one instance. You need to talk to them and find out what happened.
But I think that by Jesus coming and showing his love and his mercy, and it's just such a testament to what Christianity is, and it's like, you know, I think that that's the whole reason Jesus came in general, because, you know, it's like we know the laws and we know the rules, but no one actually knows how to truly live it, and I don't think that anyone really explained that or taught that. And so Jesus came to be a living version of the Bible and truly show what it means to be a Christian.
Jesus, I mean, he's the figurehead for Christianity. So in part, he is the religion. He is Christianity. But since he is the Son of God, he can't sin. I think he has a stronger moral code than the religious men and then people interpreting the Bible, because people can sin and he can't.
I don't equate Jesus as the same thing as religion. I think religion is like an overlying umbrella of what people believe, and people have different religious beliefs. Jesus, if you're a Christian, was the Son of God, and he represents the Christianity, but I don't think he encompasses all of religion.
My parents were missionaries in Honduras, and I was raised to follow and love God. When we moved back to the United States, I slowly began to put my relationship with God aside. In exchange, I focused on my own desires and myself. I became more passionate about partying, and every weekend that's all I looked forward to, and that was drinking and smoking. After a while, I started to feel empty inside, and to satisfy that emptiness, I drank more and hoped that feeling would just go away. I was even nicknamed Turnip Cece. But instead of all this, and all what it seemed, it actually brought me to my lowest point, and my heart wasn't satisfied at all. During this hard time, my mom randomly began to tell me stories from the Bible. She had done this in my childhood, but then I was more apathetic towards it all. This time around, though, I was actually curious and wanted to know more about this so-called Savior named Jesus. On my own time, I began researching about him and the validity of Christ and the Bible. After encountering this proof, I began to read the Bible myself, designed to reach my own conclusion about it all. During this time, God revealed Jesus' true character to me through stories like the adulterous woman and many others. I began to trust in Jesus, and all of my worries and empty pursuits ended. I felt a joy like I had never felt before. It's hard to even describe the peace and unconditional love that Jesus has for us all. It's actually really simple. Just like in Faust, who was searching for meaning in life through experiencing things that were unobtainable, we as humans all desire to be satisfied, and we turn to whatever we think it will give that to us. Faust turns to the demon, thinking that he can meet his needs through wealth, knowledge, sex, and other things, yet the demon even knows that none of these will satisfy him. Through my own experience of empty pursuits, I have found that only a relationship with God can truly satisfy us. My name is Christian, and I am passionate about Jesus because even when I was looking for meaning in other things, he was looking for me. He is not religion, he is love.
Former member of and songwriter for 3 6 Mafia, Delmar Lawrence, saw his life change overnight.
A lot of girls, a lot of drugs, a lot of drinking, a lot of partying. You know, it was, I mean, rap life, rock star life. It was, to me, it was, you know, great.
Del's rough childhood sent him to the streets.
An abusive stepfather, which did a lot of wear and tear on me physically, mentally, and emotionally. All we could do is just really just, you know, hold each other at night, cry ourselves to sleep.
Del knew instantly the first time he heard hip-hop that this was his deal.
Because I was writing poetry before that. So here's this art form of music that speaks to who I am, that represents who I am.
Music soothed his raw emotions. Gang members and rappers became his family.
Rappers, they, you know, at that time, they looked like drug dealers, you know, big gold chains, and big cars, and, you know, just the things they would talk about. I could relate.
Soon after his rock star life started, Del realized something was missing.
I mean, I loved it, but after you witness all of that, you're like, is that it? My soul felt empty, you know, like it was no purpose in what I was doing. I always wanted something with meaning, something with passion, something that not only people can feel, but I can feel, and I can feel proud to do. I remember I wasn't proud when, you know, my songs were played in front of my mother or my nephew.
When Del came off the road, he slipped into the back row at church to surprise his family, just as the service let out.
That's when I heard God speak to me for the first time. And then he gave me a vision, and it was me in this auditorium. And I was up on stage, and there was so many people. And I just felt the power of God in the building, you know. So when I saw that vision, something illuminated inside of me, you know. And I was like, okay, God, if I do this, you're going to have to take care of me. And then he said, trust me. And right in that seat, I decided to dedicate my life to God.
Del told the group he was leaving. Immediately, he began working on his first gospel album, Enter the Light.
This generation is very important to God, and that no matter what they have been through or what kind of attacks the enemy has thrown out at the family, at young people early, that Jesus is still in business. He can definitely change your life, because he's changed my life. And I'm a part and have dedicated my life to being a soldier for his cause.